Greetings, fans. This is Blue Goblin here, coming to you for this week's review in comic books. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start off with Battle for the Cowl, Oracle, the Cure, #2. Now, this issue was pretty good. It is not the best story in the world told about Barbara Gordon, of course, but it was readable. I'm gonna say the same thing I said about issue 1. It was readable, but is it going to be worth your while? Maybe not. I'd say go ahead and read it, but I'm not going to twist your arm into buying it. If you don't want to buy it, then you don't have to. It's really much all I can say. Next up, Amazing Spider-Man #591. Enough is enough. Who are you? That's just an awesome cover. I can't quit looking at that cover. It is so fucking brilliant. I love it. I love that cover. Now, for all those people who are still pissed off about the whole secret identity being unknown to everybody, relax. I believe that Marvel's starting to slowly admit, yeah, we fucked up. We're gonna fix things. We're not gonna fix things the way you want them fixed, but we're gonna fix some things. You know, obviously, they're going for a more comical direction with the character again. It worked for Brand New Day, didn't it? Of course not. But Dan Slott's writing is very, very spot on. It's very good stuff. Now, the only gripe I have with this issue that Barry Kitson couldn't do the artwork for the entire book. Other than that, it's a great read. I say go ahead and buy it. Really good. Uncanny X-Men 508. You know, I really enjoyed reading issue 507. Issue 507 concluded with the return of Magneto. Magneto. And what does Matt Fraction give us? Complete and utter shit. Complete shit. Magneto has returned and we get nothing after it. Nothing at all. We get a crap fill-in issue with Spiral, Lady Deathstrike, Lady Mastermind, and Madeline Pryor. And Northstar and Aurora join the X-Men. Whoop-de-doo for them. What happened with the story about the return of Magneto? You built up his return, and then what? Nothing. Fraction, you're giving me a migraine. It's just awful. Don't even touch that book. X-Men Legacy #223. If you thought this is just as bad as Uncanny X-Men, guess what? You're right. It's crap too. I'm getting sick and tired of seeing current comic books like to reminisce about stories from the 80s, from the mid-80s to early 90s. Marvel's trying to sell their books to a fan base that wasn't even born yet at that time. If fans like us want to reminisce about classic X-Men stories, we'll go back and read back issues of classic X-Men stories. We don't need to be reminded for the 27th millionth time that Rogue stole Miss Marvel's powers. We know that. We don't need to be reminded over and over and over again. The scenario with Danger is just crap. It's just crap. Mike Carey, Matt Fraction, whatever you two are smoking, I suggest you stop it and start taking your writing seriously. Let's go on to Captain America #49. Here we go. We went from a piece of shit combo to a good book here. Ed Brubaker's writing, very good stuff, giving him props. Now, granted, there is no Captain America at all whatsoever. All the Captain America we get is a flashback. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm just going to tell you this is a good storytelling issue. If you want action, if you want balls to the wall fighting, you're not going to get it in this book. You might get it in the next issue, but I got to tell you, this was a great read. It makes me want Captain America #50 that much more. Go ahead and pick it up. As a matter of fact, I'm going to recommend you put Captain America on your pull list. I believe it's that good. Next up, X Factor #42. Remember how Peter David used to have all those little notes in the beginning of the book saying, hey, don't spoil this, don't spoil this, don't spoil this? He actually goes backwards on this one. And I want to read what he wrote down in here. He says, what happens in the next issue? The time shift, slingshots in reverse, and Madrox, trapped in the 1930s, winds up accidentally becoming his own grandfather. Siren and Monet declare their secret love for each other, and Guido wakes up to discover Lila in the shower. Feel free to tell that to everyone on the internet. I guess that's his way of doing this to all the fanboys out there who spoil everything associated with X Factor. Very funny stuff, but I'm going to respect Peter David's writing and say I will not spoil anything in this book. It's good. I'm going to say it hasn't been as good as the past couple issues, but it's still a good read. This is some of Peter David's most solid writing today. It's very nicely done. I suggest you go ahead and give this one a try. Very good. Very good. One of the true X books that's still worthy of going. Yeah. Next up, Green Lantern Corps number 35. Damn right. This was good. Of course, there's no surprise. Of course, Green Lantern and Green Lantern Corps are doing really good right now. We're approaching Blackest Night. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Blackest Night's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Other than the Master of the Obvious cover here, yeah, of course that's Sinestro. Who'd you think it was? And we get to see an advertisement for the Blackest Night action figures, and we finally get to see what Earth 2 Superman's Black Lantern looks like, and ugh. It sucks. DC, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, Black Lantern, Earth 2 Superman, my opinion, he looks like crap. He really does. I was expecting more of a Justice Lords-ish Superman, Earth 2-wise, but it looks close, but it really sucks. Character design, somebody needs to go back to character design and rethink how they designed Black Lantern Superman. Other than that, this is solid stuff. The last page didn't blow me away, it just made me go, whoa, you son of a bitch. Really good stuff. Very good stuff. I recommend you go ahead and pick this up. Green Lantern and Green Lantern Corps are shining stars in the DC universe. And let's end this review on a winner. At least a winner in my view. Wolverine Noir #1. But I gotta tell you, I hate that cover. Cover's ugly. The cover's fugly. I'll go ahead and say that. But despite the pitiful ass cover, it's very good stuff. I love the storytelling. I love how they get all the characters from the Wolverine part of the Marvel Universe and how they play them up noir style. I mean, the Logan and Logan Detective Agency, great stuff. I mean, this is the way Wolverine should be told in a noir style. You know, when you think of Wolverine Noir, you were probably expecting, like me, you were probably expecting, you know, a modern day storytelling of Wolverine based in a noir time period. No, it's exactly what it says. It's Wolverine in a noir style. It's very nicely done. And let me see who wrote the Stuart Moore, C.P. Smith. Stuart Moore wrote it. C.P. Smith drew it. Great artwork again. I love the noir art styles from all the artists who work on the noir books. Very, very good stuff. Granted, these aren't really big names. At least I haven't really heard of them that much. But it's this #1 is impressed me so well. I went ahead and put it on my pull list. I have to have the 4-issue miniseries of Wolverine Noir. Not too sure about Daredevil Noir yet, but Wolverine Noir I think will be worth it. It's going to be good. I hope. Well, I apologize for all the stuff I said about the 2 X-Men books, but I can't help but be honest if I'm confronted with just pure crap. So, that's all I got this week. So, until next time, I'll see you later.